These last several months have given us challenges like we've never seen. COVID-19, local outbreaks, business and school closures, the fight for social justice. At times, 2020 felt like the year we lost our compassion, our humanity, our hope. But in a year when everything seemed like it fell apart, we have the opportunity to put it back together in new ways. When the pandemic shuttered the economy, customers found new ways to support their favorite neighborhood businesses. When schools closed, teachers found new ways to connect with students. When George Floyd was murdered, people everywhere, including right here in the Cedar Valley, stood up against injustice and protested for reform. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's this: we are resilient. We are capable of meaningful change. We lean on our neighbors. We still have hope. We are diverse. We are the Cedar Valley. We are present and committed to do the work to make our community everything it has the potential to be. Thank you for being present. You, the leaders of the community, the gatekeepers, funders, educators, industries, and students that will lead us in the future. Thank you for coming to sharpen your tools, challenge your thinking. It's time to roll up our sleeves to do the work. The work provides the opportunity for everyone to contribute, participate, and benefit from the economy. The work that develops strategies for all members of the Cedar Valley to participate in the economy as employers, employees, entrepreneurs, customers, and citizens. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the 2020 Cedar Valley Economic Inclusion Conference.
On behalf of the city and people of Cedar Falls, welcome to our annual Economic Inclusion Conference. I'm honored to be part of this year's event. As mayor of Cedar Falls, I take my role as a champion of this event very seriously. Thank you to Grow Cedar Valley for leading the effort, and also to our many partners, sponsors, and participants who've made this happen. The purpose of this annual event is to help business and community leaders better understand the many challenges and opportunities in our community, for helping all members of society to contribute effectively in our local economy. A job provides meaning, dignity, and a sense of self-worth, along with a paycheck. So it's vital that as community leaders, we do our best to help ensure that each of our residents and potential residents have the tools and resources that they need to be successful in the workforce. During these sessions, take notes, ask questions, connect with other participants and the speakers themselves, and continue the conversations afterward. Keep in mind that this Economic Inclusion Conference isn't a retreat, it's a springboard. We as a community need you as a leader to take the insights and perspectives that you've gained here and apply them in big and small ways in our community. You'll help us work towards making Cedar Valley a home where residents feel welcomed, appreciated, and celebrated for the diverse backgrounds, skin tones, and experiences that we all bring to our neighborhoods and workplaces. Again, thank you and welcome.
Hello, my name is Mayor Quentin Hart, and I want to thank you for allowing me to give just a few words of welcome for our Economic Inclusion Summit. This is one of the times that I always look forward to, and I've been attending since I become mayor, and even beyond those days, I'll still be here because I believe that our potential as a community is yet to be realized. I think Dr. King said it the best, that a threat of justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And if you take a look at the events in Minneapolis, which is only 3.5 hours away with George Floyd, and you take a look around this entire country and you see people from all walks of life that are standing up demanding justice in their communities, then it brings home to the point that we still have more work to do. And when we take a look at our Economic Inclusion Summit, I'll go on to say that a threat to economic inclusion anywhere is a threat to economic inclusion everywhere. So this is your opportunity to put some more tools in your tool bag. This is your opportunity to learn about things you may not know. This is your opportunity to take a look at this time in history and say, what can I do to make a better Cedar Valley for everyone? So that's your charge today. That is the opportunity that we have to build a stronger community. But it only happens when we make sure that everyone will be included in our economy. So thank you so much for this opportunity, for this welcome. I look forward to the events today myself in this virtual world. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great, great time.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us today and in the future as we discuss economic inclusion. The profound importance of economic inclusion is ringing loudly in most ears. Companies know that it has become more than a check-the-box activity. It's a journey of awareness and action that, when executed correctly, can directly affect the bottom line. Companies are also looking to create the inclusive culture they must have to support a diverse and multi-generational workforce. Most companies have limited or no diversity, equity, and inclusion plan in place. Many do not know where to start. This summit is designed to help us all get started or refine and update our plans. Thank you for joining us, for your flexibility as we adopt a new format, and for the conversations and actions that lie ahead. Thank you.
Good morning, and welcome to the 2020 Grow Cedar Valley Economic Inclusion Summit. I'm Mark Nook, President of the University of Northern Iowa, and it's a pleasure to be with you today. Here at the University of Northern Iowa, we try to help every one of our students and faculty and staff reach their educational, professional, and personal life goals. A few years ago, we added to our strategic plan items of diversity and inclusion. And I want to speak just a little bit about inclusion this morning. For us, inclusion is providing an equitable opportunity for every member of our community to reach their goals. In our case, educational, professional, and personal life goals. The key point in there is equitable. By that, we mean that we understand that every person brings with them a unique set of strengths and challenges. And we are here to help each of them meet those strengths and challenges to reach their goals. We have recognized that if we are successful in providing an equitable opportunity, we will have equal outcomes, regardless of a person's race, their gender orientation, sexual orientation, or their physical, mental, or emotional abilities. It's a big goal. If we, however, don't reach equal outcomes, we are creating for those groups, for those people, a debt that we owe them. And how can we correct that? We have gathered here today to take that task on, to ask in our community how we can better provide an equitable opportunity for all the citizens of our county, our communities, to engage in this economy and be successful, to have equal outcomes. It is my hope, my focus with this economic summit, to be able to look deeply at our opportunities to provide an equitable outcome and to erase some of the debts that have been created for people of color, for different genders, gender orientations, sexual orientations, and people with facing physical, emotional, and mental health challenges. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your commitment to helping improve the economic health of the Cedar Valley. Thank you for being with us today. I look forward to our conversations.